Before we get started, I'd like to give all honors and praise to the Most High God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shah Barakatah. As your brother Yara coming out here again on another Shabbat. We're going to do street interviews. It's cold, it's wet, and rainy. And again, it's empty out here, which is, we ain't complaining. We're going to do street interviews. We'll see what we can get going today. Let's see. What's up, bro? Hey, I'm doing street interview. You got 2 minutes for a street interview? No problem. All right, bro. That's gonna be a slow, cold, rainy night tonight. I can tell. I mean, this place used to be packed. The grind is slow in Babylon. So that's a good thing. You know, we've been out here pounding these payments for last, I don't know, for a couple of years now. And we have seen this thing. Brothers not coming out on the Shabbat, which is good. That's why we was coming out. Get brothers from out here transgressing the Shabbat. But don't make for good street interviews in the last day. But we ain't mad. Long as the less brothers out here transgressing the law, the better. But we gonna stick with it. We'll give it some time. We'll see who we can get. Shit, we out here. Might with prophesy to the wind. Let me get that about the Shabbat. This the Bible that can't open up. We're gonna come back. This Bible is hardy. Oh, we got her. See if we get somebody out here. But about brothers being out here on the Shabbat, it's good that we don't have them out here like that as we used to. When we first came out, U Street was packed. Brothers out here doing all kinds of wickedness. You know, fornication, the biggest thing. We all trying to chase down Eve. Let's see if we can get some work with this brother here. How you doing, bro? Hey, I'm doing street interviews. You got 2 minutes for a street interview? All right, bro. Well, anyway, we was talking about the Shabbat. Just want to bring out this precept. It's good that brothers not out here violating the Shabbat, at least in the numbers that they used to. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 31 and verse 14. Ye shall keep the Sabbath, therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death. For whosoever does any work there, that soul shall be cut off from among his people. We have Jake out here trying to get money. Jake out here trying to chase down fornication, commit adultery, all on the Shabbat. Because this was this world had taught us. Taught us how to defile ourselves on Friday. We tell so-called black Spanish and Native Americans, hey, don't fall asleep. Don't be so foolish not to figure out your enemies pay you on Friday, told you on Friday you can do what you want to do. They knew who we were. They knew, hey, when we get the so-called black Spanish Native Americans defile the Sabbath, we really destroy them. And that's the things they done. And we became destroyers of people. But now we waking up. Now we out here trying to wake up our brothers and show them who they are. Let's see if we can get maybe E. How you doing, sis? Hey, we doing street interviews. You got 2 minutes for a street interview?
No, I don't. Sorry.
No problem, sis. Hey, gonna be a long, hard night tonight. How you doing, bro? Cold night, ain't it? Hey, you got 2 minutes for a street interview? Huh? You ain't got time? No problem. No problem. The next time? All right, bet. Next time. Hey, I know it's cold. It's cold today.
Oh, you're gonna get cold today.
Yeah, I know I'm out here freezing. You have a good one, bro. Yeah, Israel, it's gonna be one of them days. We may not actually have no footage to give. I may gotta just give out breakdowns all day. Cause it don't, it's not a thing. It's not a thing. We're gonna be out here looking. But there was a breakdown I wanted to give my brothers the other day, and I didn't break it down. Did I break that down to them? But Israel, just give me the opportunity to break this down. This is Ezekiel 8. Let me pull it out. Let me go into Ezekiel 8. Let me see. Are these Israelites? Hey, Eve. I really don't like messing with Eve, but we ain't got no content. How y'all doing, sis? Hey, I'm doing street interviews. I got 2 minutes for a street interview? Not today. And Eve act like I was, she cussed her purse like I was gonna rob her. They probably, I think they seen me before. You know, a lot of people out here that's perpetual out here, they don't like seeing the Israelites out here. I know all the owners, vendors, they couldn't stand it. But hey, we doing the work of the Lord. I ain't worrying about your pockets. I'm worrying about my brother's salvation. I'm worrying about doing the work of the Lord. I'm trying to get up out of this place. You see, we got Jake coming through. You see, we get something with Jake. How you doing, bro? Hey, you got 2 minutes for a street interview? All right, bro. So anyway, I said I was going to break down Ezekiel 8. This mainly going into the churches, but this is also going into Israel. So you got brothers out here in these camps. You got brothers in these congregations. Like, I ain't going to put no names out there. But there's a brother I heard about that's with a congregation. He's leaving that congregation, going to another congregation. This congregation that he's going into, they're some Edomites. They're saying the kingdom of heaven is for everyone, and we all can keep Passover together and tabernacle together. And that's the state that the world is in today. These are things our people is off the chain. Let's go into the Ezekiel 8. I'm gonna start at verse 2. Then I beheld, and lo, a likeness as the appearance of fire. How you doing, bro? Hey, bro, you got 2 minutes for a street interview? 2 minutes for a street interview? Just a street interview. I'm asking our people simple questions. It'd be less than 60 seconds. So, all praise, all praise. So, what I'm asking, brother, I'm trying to ask our people. There's a people in the Bible, God's people. God said these people in the last days won't know where they come from. Where you come from, bro? Do you know?
Africa.
You don't come from Africa, bro.
I come from Mars.
You come from Israel.
Oh.
You come from Israel. Y'all didn't know y'all was Israelites, did y'all?
Tell me more. Enlighten me, brother.
All right. Can I lighten you out the Bible? So this is the book of Isaiah. So you ever wonder why the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans great at everything? Your greatest athlete, greatest scientist. Did you know we invented the supercomputer, the cell phone, the traffic light, heat, the refrigerator? Did you know all these things?
Gary Morgan created the traffic light.
Okay, yeah, come. So check this out. This is why. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all the people on the face of this earth. So why is all your athletes blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans?
That's a good question.
Because you the Israelites. I'm going to show you. Check this out. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and have brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master crib. But Israel does not know. My people does not consider. So God said, an ox, dumb as hell, but he know who his master is. And he said, an ass, that's a donkey, dumb as hell, but he know how to get home. But he said his children, Israel, they don't know. They don't know who they are. They don't know where their homeland is. They really think they from Africa. You ever notice some Africans can't stand us? Those are the real Africans. But the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we the Israelites. I'm going to show you one more. I'm going to let y'all go because I know it's cold. Check this out. This how you know you the Israelites. This is what God said was going to happen to the Israelites. The book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22. He said this, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all snared in holes. Not, they are all snared in holes. They are for a prey. Salaki. They are all snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses. Who in all the prison houses? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Those the Israelites. They are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey and none delivered. They are for a spoil and none saith restore. Everyone know we work for free. Nobody, you ever get reparations? Why won't they give you reparations? Because God said it. He said, who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil? Who gave us up to be slaves? And who gave Israel, so-called Semitic man, who gave them up to the robbers? Because they land got stolen from them. Who gave them up for the robbers? Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient to his laws. So the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, they the people who don't know where they come from. Think about it. If everybody came from the Garden of Eden, how did people come here in North America and start living? That's the northern kingdom of the house of Israel. If you read the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 13, and verse 40 on down, you will realize there was the northern kingdom of the house of Israel, our people, our brothers that fell away and God kicked them out the land. They ended up going into the Syrian captivity in the slave ships. After that captivity, they got on ships of their own and sailed to what's now known as North America. But so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are the biblical Israelites, bro. Just want you to know. You too, sis. Hey, you're God on earth. All right, bro. You have a good one. Yeah, this ain't for the other nations, so I ain't even gonna bring them in. But I'm gonna bring that out anyway since I brought that out. Deuteronomy. That's Matthew 7:6. So I know everybody probably can't. Matthew 7:6 says this: give not that which is holy unto dogs, which is these other nations. We're not going to give them their time. We're not going to give them, the doctrine. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and render you. What does that mean? They turn again and render you. When we start giving the doctrine, they're going to take our doctrine, trample it down, and then give you Christianity. That's what ended up happening. If you go back and you look, you see, what's that? Acts 12 and 4. Let me bring that out. So, when they start letting the converts come in, what they start doing? They start distorting the doctrine, telling everybody can get the kingdom. That's what happened when the Edomites got in. That's Herod in them. When you go into Acts 12, a lot of people probably read right over this. And when he had, let me start at verse 1. Now, about the time Herod the king stretched forth his hand to vex certain of the church. Hey, he started to vex certain of the church. How you doing, bro? Hey, you got 2 minutes for a street interview, bro? Come. Hey, I'm over here asking so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans a couple of biblical questions. You mind if I ask you, you know anything about the Bible?
Yeah, I just jumped aboard.
You just jumped aboard? All praise. So you started reading the Bible?
I auto-booked it.
You auto-booked it? Okay.
Much quicker.
Have you figured out who the people of the Bible actually are.
Yeah.
Who-
And actually, so I don't book it about twice.
Uh-huh.
And I got very simple messages of being good people.
Being good people?
Yeah, just being a good person.
Okay. What makes a person a good, you mean like being a righteous person or something?
Being righteous or just living right.
You know what makes you righteous?
What makes you righteous?
Can I show you? Out the Bible? So, what's that? I think that's Deuteronomy.
You can't teach righteous. You can teach somebody to be holy. You can teach somebody to be darkness. But you can't teach righteous. Righteous is something that you do.
Righteous is, come on, righteous is something that you do. Why is righteousness something that you do? Do you know why?
It's something you don't have to be told to do it. It's like a feeling. It's like helping this person out or doing something different, or it could be something as I just stole your phone, but I'm gonna do the right thing by giving it back instead of the old me of keep going and take it. So I know I want to take your phone. And everybody looking at me like, why don't you take the phone?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do the right thing and I'm gonna give your phone back.
Yeah. So you real close to a lot of it. So let me show you what righteousness is. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God, as he has commanded us. So righteousness is keeping the law, statute, commandments of the Most High God.
Yeah.
So do you know when you've been reading your Bible, have you figured out who's supposed to keep God's laws?
So
Mm-hmm.
a few things with that, because I asked the Lord about that. So with the law and also the covenant, because we lost the covenant as well.
You say we lost the covenant. Why you say that?
I mean, we lost it.
Who was the we?
The house of Israel.
So you know you're Israelite.
Yeah.
Come.
So I told the Lord, instead of all of us being accountable for one covenant, how about everybody makes their own personal mini covenant? So you have your own attachment to yourself and the Lord. So I have my own mini covenant. I got in my bag.
Uh-huh. So do you know, okay, so you're right. We had walked away from the covenant. That's Jeremiah 17:4. Yeah. But do you know the Most High gave us a way to come back into his covenant? He's going to create a new covenant with us.
New covenant. Based off of you told me I had it. Based off of love.
Can I show you the new covenant?
What's the new covenant?
So this is the new covenant. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 8, and verse 8.
So a lot of that stuff, I also try to think of it as, how can I take that and convert it into a 2024 kind of way?
So
we're not Moses, we're not in those type of days, and a lot of things have changed. So
nothing changed.
Well,
nothing changed.
Well, nothing changed. People. The
people have changed. The people and the doctrine have changed. So now we believe that that this Bible's for everybody, but the Bible's not. So when New Covenant, this is why the covenant was broken. The first covenant, we broke the covenant. God didn't break the covenant. We broke it. Yeah. So
because of misinformation, or we just didn't know.
So now we doing it because of misinformation. Now we don't know. But now it's for us to research and go into the Bible and find out. So Hebrews 8:8 says this, for finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days coming, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand and led them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, said the Lord. So because we broke the covenant, God said I regard them not, meaning he didn't defend us no more. He gave us to the hands of our enemies.
Yeah, he did. So,
but look what he's saying in verse 10. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days. So after we came out. No.
He's gonna make a new covenant.
Yeah, so we still in the land of our captivity.
I would say he didn't make a new covenant. He was kind of sitting back to see which one of us was going to create our own type of covenant. Because I just jumped aboard about 5-6 months ago.
Okay.
And I had a prayer hands that I got from my mom. I had
That's
the
idolatry.
song,
Break it and burn it.
with the prayer
The prayer
hands.
hand. That's idolatry because we don't pray like this anyway.
Yeah.
We pray without
With
outstretched
our
hands.
hands. Yeah.
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 So
also it's not really a right or wrong way, because the Lord taught me like how to pray, because I didn't know how to pray. I didn't know how to do any of these things. So he did say he was going to do new things, new earth.
he says we're going to bring down New Jerusalem because we got heathens in Jerusalem now defiling it.
Uh-huh.
So he going to destroy that one and bring down a new Jerusalem.
Yeah. So it's going to be new things. And look at our people. Like, we need something new. So being judged or being held to an old standard is going to
this going to be the same covenant. The new covenant is going to be the same law. See, verse 10. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. I will put my laws in their mind. So God's going to strengthen our minds where we always going to have his laws in our mind.
I know
and will write them in their hearts. And I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest.
So he wrote that then.
This applies to this day. This haven't happened yet.
It doesn't.
He wrote this in Jeremiah. This actually happened in Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 31.
So also with the Lord, he had a lot of predictions. He was looking at a lot of
called prophecies.
Prophecies or different type of events, or how today was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And to keep it simple, all of it, the law is, are you a good person? Are you a good person?
What makes you good?
Are you a good person? How do you treat others? And what do you do behind closed doors? Nothing else matters.
Nah, God's laws matter. So let's go to
There's a new law.
Let's go to the
He's making changes himself.
So let's go to the last book of the Bible and see.
So that's a good. He always used like that as a good reference, as a good.
The Bible, just the word of God.
Yeah, also he literally just kept it real. Like, let's redo it all. Throw the book away. Throw the church away. Let's restart it all. Instead of having a church, because me personally, I didn't know, I thought all the churches and celebrating and worshiping God was real, but it's not.
So I somewhat follow you. Throw the churches away as far as the building, but the church is actually the people. Israel is actually the church.
We're talking about the people.
Yeah,
the people are the biggest contradictors, and that's one of the biggest reasons why we don't have millennials like myself going towards the church, because we don't see no.
You shouldn't go into the church building. The Bible tells you in Acts 17:24 not to go into the church building, because in the church building they teach you lies. As far as God throwing away his people, that's Romans chapter 11. Has God cast away his people? God forbid. God never cast us away. We're just serving out our punishment.
Yeah.
But let's see. Let's go to Revelation 22:14. It says, blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may enter through the gates into the city. So God's law is never done away. These are his commandments. If you're not keeping his commandments or trying to keep his commandments, you're not going to get into the city.
Nobody kept the commandments.
People are keeping the commandments now. I keep the commandments to the best of my ability. What is one of the commandments? One of the commandments is to put upon you fringe on your clothes. Another commandment is to keep the Sabbath day. Honor thy mother and thy father. To know that the Most High God exists. Not to eat pork. Not to eat
no yeast, no pork.
No, it's not yeast. You can eat yeast. You can't eat yeast. You can't have yeast in your home during the week of Passover.
Yeah. So what if a person doesn't know about all of that stuff, but they're a good person? So the Lord came to me back in March and said, Marquise, you're a good person. You got into the religion, you grew up going to church at a younger age, but you're a good person, and that's all that matters. None of that stuff matters. I can't help you. Not gonna, and I thought you were gonna help me to all of that standard, but realizing, looking at our people out here, we ain't.
So 2/3 of God's people, God gonna destroy. Two-thirds of Israel, he gonna destroy.
Yeah.
But those who keep his commandments,
None of us did.
no, you got to keep the commandments, have the faith of the Hamashiach. None of us can keep it perfectly. I still break the law. I come out and teach, but I still
Yeah.
break the law. One of the
What's the point of doing all of these things, right?
mm-hmm.
But then behind closed doors, you beat your wife, you rape children, you steal from people, you look down at other people. So what's the point of I have all his commandments, or like I tell God, I said people are trying to like make a checklist off to heaven or trying to like do these things, but in reality, what's the things that are you doing under the rug? Like if everyone knew, would you be like, oh, good?
So of course, those who are doing things in darkness, it's gonna come to light. If you got a bad spirit, you got a bad spirit. God said, you know what I made crooked, no man can straighten. Paraphrase.
Sheep's, wolves hide great in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, but check this out. This is so for the creature. This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 20. For the creature was made subject to vanity. So we the creature, we're the creation. We was made subject to our vain heart, according to Genesis 6, I believe that's verse 5. That our heart is evil continuously. Paraphrasing. But by reason of him who has subjected the same in hope. So our hope is in the Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption. These bodies.
So Jesus had, I guess, the covenant, or he had the disciples to make him holy coming up.
No.
So he become holy.
So being holy, what do you think holy means? Holy just means to be. That's 2 Corinthians 6:13. Being holy is just being separate. Holy goes back into the Hebrew word kadash, which means to separate. That's
separate.
Yeah.
Is it good to separate?
Yes. So
separate makes other people feel like they can't achieve something. So even if I have the mindset to learn everything that you're doing, if you're separating from me, then I can never achieve to your standard. I always will fall short of glory.
So let's see. You always gonna fall short of glory. That's what I was reading in Romans 8. You also gonna get that in 1 John 1 and 10. But you got hope. So you gotta have faith in the Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. But as far as being separate, it says, wherefore come out from among them. So God is commanding them. Come out from among these other people. And be ye separate, being all the other nations.
Other nations.
Yeah, be ye separate, says the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. So God is telling us.
People as far as Israel, he's looking at like bad people. Separate from your idols. Separate from
the idols. Separate from the white man, the Edomite. Separate from the Chinese man. So Israel is the Lord's portion. That's Isaiah. I think that's Isaiah.
There are some good people. So I don't think the Lord's looking at it like that.
Yeah, he sent. Yeah, so God changes not. God's the same as he was yesterday. As he is today. Yeah, he changed that. He gonna be the same tomorrow.
Because I look at it like this: if that is ultimately true, but if you have his angels that came out and they're also now doing different things, you have fallen angels that are now getting grace. You have
the fallen angels.
Fallen angels have.
What fallen angels you talking about?
Valak, Asher. You have Lucifer trying to sing for grace.
Lucifer's a nation.
Oh no, I'm talking about
Lucifer's a nation. So Lucifer
out doing different things, but Valak, Beelzebub, Mammon, they're all doing different things.
So these
even the holy angels, they are.
No. I don't know where you got that from. So
how would you know if God was doing something new right now?
God's not gonna do nothing new. So I'm gonna show you.
Well, new to us and the people. He is.
Let me show you some of the things that you some of the things that you saying. So this is what he say. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 52, and verse 11. Depart ye. Go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her, out of America. Be ye clean, and that bear the vessels of the Lord. So the vessels of the Lord is
very tough. He even said it. He was very tough and hard. And he said that type of mindset, that type of action even caused the angels to fall. Some of the
So
to get some of the backstory on the fallen angels, they left heaven because of
so
thinking they couldn't talk to the Lord.
Jeremiah 7 and 8.
Not in reference to a book, brother. I'm just saying, just
No,
talking as just regular human,
listen to
human
me.
beings.
What you are saying is things that man have said.
The man has never said that. I've never heard this a day
If
in my
you
life.
believe Lucifer is an angel, I'm gonna show you Lucifer.
The morning star?
Let's find out. Okay, I'm gonna start at verse 6.
The morning star is an angel. He
Uh,
was fallen. He did the first sin
I'm gonna
of
start at
pride.
verse 4. I'm gonna show you who Lucifer is. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 4.
He's Satan.
Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. So we talk about the king of Babylon,
That's them.
and say, how art thou? How have the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. So is this an angel or is it a city?
Well, what are you talking about?
Right here, verse 4. The
Babylon?
Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
So,
He who smote the people in wrath
yeah.
with a continuous stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger and persecuted, and none hindereth. Hold on, I'm gonna show you Lucifer. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet and break forth in singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice and rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against us. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nation. So it's talking about a man. Check this out. I'm gonna show you.
Well, no, it's talking about a nation.
Yeah, you're right. It's talking. You're right. It's talking.
Even the horsemen aren't actually people. The horsemen are nations.
I'm gonna show you Lucifer's a nation, and all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? This the nation saying to Lucifer, art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of the vows, and the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Remember, you just said it was talking about a what? A nation.
So
this talking about America.
Son of the morning.
That's America.
So America
is the son of the morning.
America is not the son of the morning.
Yes.
America would be Babylon in the eagle in the
yes. So
it's not the son of the morning.
Listen,
so,
who was we talking about in verse 4? Who was we talking about in verse 4? We was talking about who? The king of Babylon. King of Babylon is Lucifer.
It's Beelzebub. They all run. They all run it. But it's not Lucifer. Oh,
watch this. How art thou fall from heaven?
So if you fall from
the
heaven,
son of the morning, heaven meaning power.
No, heaven means
how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
So cut down from the ground meaning he fell from heaven onto the earth.
Check this out. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. America said, I'm gonna go.
America ain't in heaven.
Listen, they went to the moon. This is what they talking about. Thou hast said, listen to it. I will ascend into heaven. Who went to the moon? I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I'm gonna put my throne above them.
That's not what that
that
means.
is. Watch this. I'm gonna prove it to you. I will sit among the mount of the congregation. The congregation is Israel, according to
the congregation is the 10 and the 24 elders.
Is Israel is the congregation.
We ain't the congregation. We are split.
So listen. Who created all the churches that the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, James Russell or whatever? Who created the Baptist Church, the Catholic Church, the Protestant Church, Jehovah's Witnesses, Edomites? I will sit in the mountain of the congregation in the side of the North America. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. Who act like they God? This white man. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Himself, though.
No, this is not God talking to himself, brother.
No, he's talking to. He's telling us what he's gonna do. I will be like the. I will be like the Most High.
This the white man. White man saying, "I will be like the Most High."
Yet he brought down to hell.
He gonna fall down to hell.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
That's the same thing that says in Isaiah 47. Mm-hmm.
Yes. But here, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
For that said, and then I will ascend into heaven.
Yeah.
I will exhort my throne above the stars of God.
Uh-huh.
That's Lucifer saying he's going to come back from his
No, Lucifer.
He
So
already fell.
Lucifer.
Everybody knows Lucifer, the
So
morning star, is
so
Satan.
listen. See that CD that Salaki. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, "Is this the man? Is that an angel? Is this the man that made that made?" So it's not an angel. So the church. Listen. The church been telling you that. The Bible don't tell you that. The church. Listen. The church.
They never said that.
Listen. The church been telling people Lucifer is an angel. But when you read Lucifer in the Bible, it just told you. It said, "Is this the man?"
Misinterpret that.
How can you misinterpret
Because
where it says, "Is this the?"
heavens? America is not in the heavens.
So there's three heavens, brother. You got.
We're not in heaven though.
Listen, you got three heavens. Do you know the three heavens? You got the heaven where the Most High sits. Then you got heaven where the birds fly. Then you got heaven as in power or rulership. Who sits in rulership? This white man. So that's what that's saying, brother.
But so you're saying that it's saying
God speaks in similitude. Look what it says. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, "Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?" Did Lucifer do that? Did an angel do that, or did Lucifer do that? America did that. America dropped bombs on everybody. They dropped Hiroshima.
That's not shaking the kingdoms or shaking the earth.
Every time they do a coup in a nation, that's what that's talking about. It said, and did shake kingdoms. America, the only person around here doing
America. It can be a person.
It's the same thing. Nah, I'm gonna show you in Isaiah. Nah,
you have Asmodeus being King Ramses.
Nah,
Cleopatra. She's an angel.
Nah, Cleopatra.
So when angels come down, brother, how do they be? Do they come down as flying down? No, they're you and me. They come down in our conscience. They live through us and do the atrocities.
Nah, bro.
And they wear the names. They actually have two. They have their names.
Nah,
and
bro.
They have the conscience that they are.
Nah.
Cleopatra lived a long time. Cleopatra is a fallen angel.
Nah, Cleopatra is a Hamite.
She's a queen. She lived 900 some years.
Cleopatra. So
ISIS.
Cleopatra. There's a bunch of Cleopatras.
Ra, the sun god.
So those are false deities. These are Hamite deities. Those are fake gods.
But no, they're not. Well, they're son of God.
We're the sons of God, brother.
We all sons of God.
No, everybody's not a son of God.
Angels are not sons of God.
Angels are. We are sons of God. Israel.
Deities are sons of God.
No, those are fake deities. Those are fake gods. Those are not real gods.
If they're calling themselves the powerful God, but they're still sons of God.
No, brother. We're the sons of God. Exodus 4:22. We're the sons of God.
We're the sons of man. Exactly. We're the sons of man.
So
yeah, we're the sons of man. You are the son of God. You are Beelzebub.
I'm not Beelzebub. Thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus said the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn.
Israel,
that's Israel.
Not saying the whole entire Israel. We're talking about the actual person.
All right, let me show you.
Abraham, Isaac, Jacob.
All right, let me show you.
Israel was a person.
Mm-hmm.
He had he had children before they named the whole tribe after them.
Okay, so check this out.
You tried it.
I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. So the Israelites, we're the sons of God. We're the sons of God.
We are.
Not everybody. Everybody not the sons of God. That's what they teach you.
God created us all.
All right, let's see what God say.
So why would you separate us all?
God saying Israel is the Lord's portion.
So now black people ready to stand up and think we're better than everybody?
That's what God say.
That's
Look,
what God said.
I'm going to show it to you. Look, hear the words that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I have brought up out the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
This was over like 2,000 some years ago.
It doesn't matter. God changed not.
He does.
God does not
He
change.
does. You change.
God does
The
not
other
change.
stuff has changed. With all the atrocities done, he has changed.
Oh.
It's like people change, man change. Look at
Man changed.
exactly. Look at how barbaric man was until now. Now man is worried about
Malachi
himself.
3:6. For I am the Lord. I change not. Now God changed. I change not.
He's not
Therefore,
changing
you
his word.
sons of Jacob are not consumed.
He's meaning that I didn't change my decision of what I said I was going to do for you or give to you. I didn't change my decision, or I didn't change anything for you, Jacob. But as far as God said He's doing new things.
Brother, if you say you know you're an Israelite, you need to.
He's making a new earth.
Yeah,
There's a new earth,
he gonna make a new Jerusalem.
new earth,
Yeah,
and a new heaven.
Yeah.
So if He's making a new earth, a new heaven, then He's doing new things.
That don't mean He's changed. So God, like
But changing means
you
how?
said, hold up. You said everybody God is God's children. I just showed you everybody's not God's children.
I mean, we're His chosen children.
No, everyone else. He said He don't even know them. God say everybody.
You don't even know some of His chosen children either.
Listen,
meaning that you've been praying.
Listen, you learned that in a church.
I never learned that in church. I don't go to church at all.
Okay. Well, you learned that from man. You never read that.
You know, I ain't read that from nobody. That's God Himself.
So God speaks in the Bible, brother.
He speaks to me. I tell you all the time. Go talk to Him.
Okay.
I tell people all the time. You can't pull out a book.
He teaches you in a dream.
No, he straight up. First, I'm sitting right here talking to him now. It's like true or false.
So,
and the thing that get me so riled up about people is they be, I talked to him this morning. I got the presents. I got this, that, and third. No, you didn't. I would be so blasphemy and that type of stuff. I never use God's name in vain or act like I talked to him or knew him. But when I finally met him and knew him and the presence came into my life, I took off, ran with it, and never would give it back. I ain't running around like these other people trying to prove and like, no, that's not right. Because at the end of the day, Father God knows. You can't lie to him. But you got it, brother. You got it. I'm gonna talk to you later though. I gotta catch this bus. All right, bro. You got it.
You have a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, you gotta repent though, bro. You Israelite, man. You know you Israelite. You gotta repent. Listen.
I ain't do nothing.
You gotta get your knowledge out the Bible. You can't say what you think. You gotta say what the Bible say.
But I know, but the Lord tells me which parts to read and which part don't.
Hey, bro, it sounds like you got sour in the mind, bro. I don't know. Hey, it's getting crazy out here.